it's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and do a you and them reading for you and the person on your mind. Sorry that I had to reschedule the video, guys. My allergies have been terrible this morning. If you guys can hear it in my throat, I kept sneezing and everything, so I just waited for everything to clear out before I started the video. So, what we're going to do is a person on your mind, see what's going on with you and them. I'm going to get more advice and all of that and see what you guys would say to each other if you guys could. Hey, Alban, we're going to do all signs, Aries to Pisces, and then members' questions at the end. Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Gianna. Hey, Alban. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Danielle. So yeah, we're gonna see your guys' feelings for each other. So you and your person. So first, I'll start with you. Your feelings, thoughts, actions, your energy towards this person, and then vice versa. How are they feeling? Thoughts, actions, their energy towards you at this moment, and then I'll get more clarity if I need to with other oracles, and then also what you guys would say to each other at the end, and then possible advice as well. Hey, Tina. So take the reading how it resonates and the side that it resonates with. So watch whatever placement your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. And actually, I do offer this kind of personal reading. So if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, you guys can, order one online on my website, the You versus Them reading. So I do have personals available. My hair's a mess today. I do have personals available, 2 for $20 on PayPal and Cash App, and any other personal reading. I have super chats and all of that. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry once again that I'm late. My allergies have been so terrible this morning. My eyes actually feel like they're just like swollen and hurt. So, hey, Nay, it's just the change of the season. I always have allergy issues this time of year. So, today kind of hit me a little bit harder, it feels like. All right, 221 for Aries. Let's see. And I am going to use 2 different decks. Ooh, 7 of Swords. So, I'm going to use 2 different decks to clarify the readings. Let's see. Hey, Diamond. I got your question this morning for your members question, so I got it in there for you. All right, what's going on with Aries and their person? Let's see. I'm just going to start up in the cards down, and then I'll tell you each side individually. Okay, a lot of you guys could be focusing on your money, okay, and not the connection for whoever you're dealing with, all right? So let's see. I don't know what's going on with your person. All right. Well, overall energy, 5 of Pentacles reverse on the bottom. So what I'm seeing here, your energy is a 10 of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you're just focusing on the money, okay? Success, money, which is weird because your energy is a 10 of Pentacles. Theirs is the 9 of Pentacles. So I don't know if you guys are both just focusing on yourselves. Let me see. Why is your energy 10 of Pentacles towards this person? Queen of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups and the Chariot reverse. 3 of Wands came out reverse. The Emperor. Basically what I think here, Aries, is that you do want this person. You think about a future with them. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. What it'd be like to be with this person long term. But a lot of you are starting to not really hold your breath anymore for this connection. You do feel like they are your person, 2 of Cups. But it feels like you've been waiting for this person to catch up with you or to be on the same page. And I think a lot of you are getting a little bit, not really waiting for that anymore. Because your feelings, Temperance and reversed, you're feeling fed up for a lot of you. The 9 of Swords reversed, King of Pentacles, and the Strength. Yeah, a lot of you feel like you've been waiting for this person to catch up, to make things right with you, to commit to you. And a lot of you feel like, man, why am I even waiting for this anymore? You have no doubt in your mind that this is your divine counterpart. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But a lot of you feel, like I've just been waiting for this person. And it's like, I don't really see much action being taken. Because you're seeing them as the 8 of Pentacles. The Moon, Ace of Swords reverse, and the Death reverse. So you're viewing this person as like, I don't even know if they want me. I don't even know if this person is willing, committed, devoted to this connection. There's times where it seems like they are, and then it's times that they're not. So a lot of you are like confused of like, should I wait any longer for this person to show me, or should I just move on? I think you're in this energy of getting frustrated because it's like, I don't know what this person wants. I don't know what their true intentions are. Okay. And it's like, I've been waiting for them to prove it to me that they want something more. Hey, Tam. Your action, Seven of Wands reversed. It looks like you're getting tired of waiting for a lot of you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Cups reverse, the Fool in reverse. It's like, I don't want to keep waiting around for this person. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I feel like they are my divine counterparts, but I just feel like I'm constantly waiting. So for a lot of you, I think you don't want to continue waiting any longer. I think you're going to give it a little bit more time, see where things progress, or if they do. But you don't want to keep waiting. All right. Person on your mind, I got the Nine of Pentacles. Their energy. Hierophant, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So they're telling me that they are really committed to you. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Could be a Virgo as well. They are a little bit guarded towards you, but I do see this person like, hey, I do want to commit to you. Everything's fine. Because this person, they're getting a little bit frustrated. So I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but it's like, they're like, I'm telling you, like, I'm committed to you. I want this. Don't worry. It's kind of the energy I'm getting off of this person. Hey, love apples, because they're feeling strength in reversed. Four of Swords, Three of Swords reverse, and the Two of Wands reverse. This person's feeling a bit defeated. Like, I told you, it's like an energy of like, I told you I'm not going anywhere. I told you I want this connection, but they feel like you don't really believe in them or you don't really trust them. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. This person feels like there's a little bit of absence between you guys, or when it comes to the connection that you're just kind of not really sure what to do. You feel emotionally defeated because they're seeing you as a Page of Cups reverse. The High Priestess reverse, Judgment reverse, and the Page of Wands. So, yeah, they're seeing you as somebody that it's like they don't really know if you trust them. They feel like you're a bit impulsive as well. Or you're quick to assume things, or you're quick to do something because you don't really trust them or you don't really get a good feeling off of them. This person is seeing you, Aries, as you're kind of impulsively acting because you don't really know their true intentions or you don't trust them. Their actions, Queen of Swords reversed. The Temperance reversed, Four of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Wands reversed. Let me see. Are you the Queen of Swords reversed? Yeah. I think this person, it's like they're getting fed up because it's like, I told you, I'm committing to you. I told you everything's fine, that we're committed. I'm with you. For some of you, this person's busy, like they're working a lot. And they're like, I told you nothing's going on. And I think this person's getting a little bit frustrated that you're not believing them or you don't have trust in them. It's how this person feels. And I think, this person wants to continue proving it to you. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I want to be with you. But it's like they're getting kind of frustrated. Because I feel like it's being a dead horse. Like they're telling you over and over, like, I promise I'm not going anywhere. I want you. Don't worry. But they feel like you're just like not believing them or doubting their true intentions. So let's see. What would you say to this person if you could? And then I'll get advice. What would Aries say to this person? I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. You tame my demons. I need to tell you the truth. And what would they say to you? I'm stuck in visions of us together. I wish I could be fully honest with you. All right, let's see. All right, what is your advice, Aries, towards this person? Follow your intuition. And they have escaped. I left when things got hard. I feel like you guys need more time overall. You guys need more time to figure things out. And I think this person needs to stop running from the situation or avoiding whatever's going on is what I'm seeing. So you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. Okay. But it looks like you guys are kind of getting sick and tired of not seeing any change. And it looks like you guys are both, invested in this. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus at 10:32. All right, Taurus, you and your person, what's going on? Oh, you're welcome, Anae. All right, what's going on with Taurus and their person here? Ooh. I'm getting a lot of water off of you. All right, let's see. Energy, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups. Ooh. Hey, Wendy. All right, let's see. Your energy is the moon towards them. So you're in this energy of following your intuition of like, I don't really know what to believe. I don't really know what's going on here. Now, there could be this full moon in Taurus. It's kind of throwing you through a loop for a lot of you. Because it is in your sign here. Why the moon for your energy? Five of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Pentacles. You're in this energy of trying not to focus or dwell on whatever's going on between you and this person. I think you're trying to let go of whatever's going on and trying to keep yourself busy for a lot of you. It looks like you're trying to kind of distract yourself or focus on your work, your finances, to kind of block out what's going on in the situation. A lot of you feel like it's out of your control. You have no other choice but to let it go or move on. Is kind of what's in your energy here. Because your feelings, judgment, in reverse. Okay. 6 of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and the 9, oh wait, 6 of Pentacles, my bad. You feel like this person, they're not emotionally giving to the connection for whatever reason, okay? A lot of you feel like they're there, but they're not really emotionally present, or they're not really putting much effort in. A lot of you feel like there's maybe something going on in their life where they're focusing on something else, or it's like they're in your life, but they're not really putting much effort emotionally into it. You feel like this person's kind of blocking you out for a lot of you, because the Judgment reverse is like you don't want to see something, okay? Or it's like I just don't want to believe it. Or for a lot of you, you just feel like this person's purposely blocking out what the issues are between the two of you, okay? They're blocking out the issues. They're not doing anything about it. And they just are kind of, basically it's like they're there, but they're not paying attention to what's important or what they need to focus on with you. Because you're seeing them as the Ace of Cups. So you know that they have love for you. But the Hierophant reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the 7 of Swords reverse. But do they really? Excuse me, hold on. Like I said, my allergies have been bad today. Anyways, you're seeing them as somebody that's like, they say they love me. They kind of prove it by some of their actions, but do they really? Because for some of you, you've seen a different side of this person, or it's like, in a way, they're not really showing you that they love you. Okay, it's like they're saying one thing and acting another. And you're just seeing them as somebody. Maybe you guys have different love language, is kind of what I'm seeing from this. Where it's like, well, if I really love somebody, I wouldn't treat them like this, or I wouldn't. Some of you feel absolutely ignored by this person. Your action, 5 of Cups reverse. Hey, Jean. Ace of Wands reverse, Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. You're at this standstill of like, I still want to give to this connection, but then a part of me just wants to move on from it. A part of me just wants to move on because it's like a lot of like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come of the situation. Yeah, 7 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Looks like you're playing it safe. For a lot of you, it's like, I'm just going to put a little bit into this because I don't want to keep overthinking or thinking the worst of the situation. So it looks like you are still giving to this person somewhat, but your main focus is on yourself or things that are in your control, is what I see here. Their energy, 7 of Wands in reverse, Two of Pentacles reverse, Two of Swords, and the Knight of Swords reverse. There's something in their energy that they're not wanting to believe, or they're not wanting to discuss. What is that? Queen of Swords. There's a conversation they want to have with you, but they really don't know if they're strong enough to do this. For whatever reason, it's throwing them off balance, okay? And they want to have whatever conversation with you. Yeah, wow. King and Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person's energy is they want to have a conversation. They've been putting off a conversation, and it's only making things not really stable between the two of you. So they're quite aware there's something they want to address. They want to have a conversation and say something to you to hopefully bring more stability to this connection. Because I feel like something's been kind of unnoticed or just not spoken. Their feelings, Four of Wands. Emperor in reverse, Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups reverse. This person feels like they've been a bit selfish in this connection. They feel like you are their divine person, okay? Hey, Mitzi. And they feel like they've been a little bit, stingy or just not giving fully to this. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. And they feel like this foundation can be, rekindled. You guys can work things out. But they feel like you're starting not to trust them, or there's a little bit of hostility because of a lack of action on their end. Hey, Jacqueline. Because they're seeing you as a Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like you're focusing on yourself. It looks like you are kind of distracting yourself with your finances, your career. And for a lot of you, they kind of feel ignored by you because there's differences, because you guys aren't on the same page, or there's this weird conversation that you guys need to have. And they're seeing you as like you're not really putting your focus onto them. You're focusing on your finance, your structure. Their action, Knight of Wands reversed. Magician, the World, and the Chariot. It's like they're willing to make things move forward with you. This is somebody that's like, I don't want to keep feeling defeated. I want things to move forward. I do want to have a positive conversation because they know that there's a conversation you guys need to have about your guys' time, what you guys both want. And this is somebody wanting to overcome any issues. Is their action. Yeah, Two of Wands reverse. Like, let's make things more clear. Let's figure out exactly what we want. So I see this person trying to overcome challenges and wanting to have something with you. Not wanting to be stuck like this. What would you say to them, Taurus? Okay. I fantasize about you is what you would say. What would they say to you? Is it over? Okay, well, this person feels like it might be over. What do you see in me? And what's your advice? I feel like they don't want it to be over. Your advice, we got neglected, mystery, and ego. Part of you feels like you have to abandon this because of your ego. It's like, I don't want to feel neglected. Okay, they got runner and overwhelmed. I don't want to run anymore. The stress from this is draining me and missed opportunity. So this person knows they can't keep running. They have to, face you with some kind of conversation to fix whatever's going on between the two of you. Okay? And they're finding the strength and the courage to do that. So could be dealing with a Cancer. I got Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Could be any sign. Aries, Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio. Could be a Virgo, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini. You and your person. All right, 1921. Get some more coffee. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Could be some tension between you and this person. I just saw the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords. All right, what's going on with you and your person? All right, Gemini and the person. Let's see. Okay. Well, it looks like you want to resolve this. Some of you have fire in your chart. Wow. Damn. Okay, this looks like a really good reading. So King of Wands reverse on the bottom. Take it how it resonates. It looks really good. So your energy towards them is a Queen of Wands. So you're in this energy of being devoted, determined. You're sophisticated to make this work. Okay. Let me see. Why is your energy Queen of Wands towards them? Okay, the Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. Damn, okay. Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like you're matching their energy. Okay, I think for a lot of you, you're in this energy of, with the Queen of Wands to the Empress, I feel like eventually you would like to nurture this connection, but you're waiting to see on this person and what they put into it. A lot of you know this is your person, Two of Cups. Could be a Pisces, could be a Virgo. You're like, I know this is my person, and I do see things getting better between me and this person. I'm going to give it time. Because your feelings is the Sun. Hey, Mojo. Damn, a lot of you feel joy. You feel happy in this connection. Okay, the Eight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, okay, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of you feel like if there's been challenges in the connection that you guys can't overcome it. You feel like it's not over, it's not done, that you guys can communicate about what's happening between the two of you. Now, I also feel like you may want to communicate because for some of you, you feel like you've been stuck in this Queen of Wands energy for a while and you don't see much improvement in the connection, or they're just taking too long to like nurture this with you. Because you feel like you need to get this off your chest that, hey, you know, I really see things moving forward, but I feel like we've been stuck in the same spot, or I just feel kind of like the things are stagnant, basically. Five of Pentacles. Because you're seeing them as a Six of Swords reversed, so there's not much movement. Yeah, Justice, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Page of Cups reversed. Basically, it's like, it's a continuum, okay, where it feels like you guys are kind of just in the same spot. There's not much action. For a lot of you, you're afraid this person's getting bored of you, or it's like they're showing up less for whatever reason. So I think for a lot of you, so what I see is like for a lot of you, you want to have a conversation with this person because you feel like they are your person. You see things moving forward. Hey, Kitty. But you're viewing them as like they're not really paying attention to you, or they're just not putting much effort into the connection. Your action, Four of Swords reversed. The Sun. See, I think you want to have an optimistic look on here. Ace of Swords, the World in reverse. You want to see this person do more. Okay, Gemini, because a lot of you have optimism that, yeah, I see this growing. I feel like I could really love this person. I feel like we could have potential, but we're needing to talk about our future. And I want to make sure that they're still invested, especially if it's somebody you've been with for a long time. It's like, I don't want them bored of me. I want us to continue the relationship and not get tired of each other, basically. So that's your action, is having communication about resolving an issue that's been stagnant. Okay, and then their energy, Five of Swords reverse. So they're wanting to resolve things too. Okay, Magician in reversed. Five of Swords reversed and the Nine of Cups. This person's afraid that they're going to lose you. All right, is what I'm seeing here. They're afraid that they're going to lose you. And this is somebody that feels really optimistic about your connection, and they don't want to do anything to risk losing you or have you out of their life, is what I'm seeing here. High Priestess reversed. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to play it safe. They're trying to be careful in this connection because they don't want to lose you or do anything to sabotage the connection with you, because their feelings, the Lovers. So they feel a strong soul connection to you. Ten of Cups, the Emperor and the Judgment reversed. King of Cups. Basically, this person feels like they were foolish in the past. They made dumb decisions, but they feel like they've grown from this connection because it looks really good. Because with the Lovers and the King of Cups, it's like with the Emperor, they've grown, you know, in this connection. Because really, the Lovers connection is about teaching each other how to grow, how to evolve. And they feel like this connection did that for them. That they feel like a lot of love and, you know, admiration for you, but they also feel like they've grown as a person. Because they're seeing you as the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the Seven of Cups reverse, Lovers reverse, Page of Wands. Basically, like I said, they had some kind of harsh reality in this connection. They realize you are their person, and they're afraid that if they don't take action, that they are going to end up losing you. Yeah, the Tower. They're seeing you as somebody they don't want to lose in their life because you're a solid offer or you're something that has potential. So Because their action, 7 of Pentacles. This is a really good reading. 2 of Wands, Queen of Cups reverse, King of Wands reverse. I feel like they want to leave the past in the past and they want to start on a new slate. And they want to show you, hey, I am more invested. I am serious about this connection. Okay? Yeah, the Star and the 6 of Swords reversed. They're wanting to go a different direction with you, something more serious and invested. So, this is somebody that does see potential. Yeah, the Hierophant. They see themselves committing to you, marrying you, but they know you guys need to work through any kind of obstacles, any kind of challenges, but they're willing to do so. What would you say to them? What would you say? I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. Okay. What would they say to you? They want to have sex with you and painful memories. All right. What's your guys' advice? Ooh, commitment came out. All right, yours is change. So there needs to be some kind of growth here. Change, things need to move forward in a different direction. And theirs is understanding. They need to understand and see your side of the story. There is unfinished business. Okay. So that's a good reading. It looks like you both want the same thing. You both see each other in a positive light. 1 second. Let me finish my coffee. I'm just going to drink my Mountain Dew. That coffee's a little bit like watered down. All right, so signs could be another Gemini, could be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Leo, Taurus, Libra, Pisces. Okay, could be any sign you're dealing with. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. 2717. You're welcome. That was a really good reading for you guys. All right, Cancer, what's going on with you and your person? What's going on with Cancer and this person? This is going to be a fun reading. Just because I can tell by what's going on here. Okay. Well, it's like you both really care about each other, but it's like we don't know what to do. Judgment reverse, the World in reverse. You both are just kind of confused on what you should say, what you should do at this point is kind of what I feel. Your energy, Page of Pentacles. All right, let's see. Why Page of Pentacles, your energy? 7 of Swords reversed. The Empress and the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Are you the Empress? The Lovers and the Chariot, yep. You're in this energy of like, I expect an apology from this person. You feel like you were done wrong. Okay, and you're coming up as an Empress with the Lovers and the Chariot. So you're in this energy of like, I know this is my person. I want things to move forward, but I feel that they need to offer me some kind of apology. Is your energy towards them? I am expecting some kind of apology, or for them to come back and admit they're wrong, or to try to make some kind of improvement in this connection. And you're in this energy like, I'm the Empress. I'm not going to chase them. I know that if they want to mend things, they need to come to me. Because your feelings, 4 of Wands reversed. 8 of Wands reversed, the Hierophant reversed, and the Temperance reversed. You're getting sick and tired of how things are. For some of you, you feel like it's a double-edged sword. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or you just feel like it's just not fair, the situation. You feel like this person has just been letting things continue for quite some time, and you're getting rather sick of it. A lot of you feel like there's uncertainty in this connection of like, are we still together? Are we going to fix this? Are we not? Because you just feel like it's been going on for quite some time and you don't really know what's going to happen in this connection. But you're in this energy like, I'm not going to chase them because I'm the Empress and they need to come to me with some kind of apology or effort. You're seeing them as a 5 of Cups. High Priestess reversed, Four of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Cups. Because it's like they're not admitting what they did wrong. And a lot of you are seeing them as somebody that's acting like they don't really care. They're not stressed by what's going on. That if there is no contact between the two of you, it's not affecting them. It's not bothering them. That they act like they're fine on their own. And you don't really know if it's like a way to get your attention, like they really do care, or if they just simply don't care about the connection at all. Because you're waiting for them to come forward, and it's like they're not. Your action, High Priestess. Okay, King of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah. So a lot of you are in this energy of like, I can't keep waiting on this. I can't keep hoping for things to get better if they're not. You're following your intuition because it's like this person's basically proving to me their feelings by doing nothing, by throwing in the towel and saying and doing nothing. That's how they feel about me. So it's kind of sad, Cancer. I think it's an energy of like, I know my worth. I'm not going to chase this person. Hey, gun guy. And they're just showing me that they don't really care by their actions. It's like they're not saying anything. They're not trying to fix anything. So that's kind of how they feel about me. And I think your action is you're saying to yourself, Queen of Swords, High Priestess, and just kind of seeing what happens. Their energy is the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Moon in reverse. Are you the Ace of Cups? The Hanged Man and the Five of Swords reversed. So they still have feelings for you, but they don't know what to do in the situation. They still have loyalty. They still have a lot of love and feelings for you, but at this point, it's like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. And they really don't know what to do moving forward. This is somebody that wants to come forward and express their feelings to you, but they don't really know if it would change anything. Okay. Maybe you guys have been stuck in this rut for quite some time, and they just feel like maybe it won't change anything. It won't matter. Because with the Judgment reverse, the World in reverse, Three of Wands, it's like we can hope for a positive outcome, but we're not really looking forward to it, or it's kind of lost its potential or something like that. Because our feelings is the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Tower in reverse, Magician in reverse. I'm not trying to be mean, but in the situation, it's like, is it really worth it? They're feeling like, is it really going to matter? Is the love still even there? Is this something I should resolve? Or should I just throw in the towel? Because they really don't know what to do. They're feeling defeated, okay? And they don't know if they should just let it fall. Because they're seeing you, Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Fool. Feels like you're pulling back your energy because nothing's changing. It's like they know at the end of the day you still love them, but it's like you're focusing solely on yourself or loving yourself more is how they're seeing you. King of Wands and the Strength in reverse. And they're feeling a bit defeated when it comes to this connection because they're seeing you as somebody. It's like you're not really waiting for things to change anymore. And it looks like you're putting solely into yourself is how they're seeing you. Their action, Ace of Swords reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. This is somebody like in their energy. Like, is it even worth fixing it? Can this be resolved? Or is it kind of a dead cause? You know what I mean? I feel like this is somebody that's like, I don't really know if what I say or this apology, I don't know if it would make a difference. And they're kind of going back and forth. Like, should I say something to Cancer or should I just leave it alone? Should I just throw in the towel? So I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but it looks like there's been something not resolved for quite some time. And they're kind of not really sure what to do at this point. What would you say to them? I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I'm on my way to you. I should have fought for you, is how you feel for them. Like you wish you would have fought for them because you feel like you're losing them. What would they say to you? If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. I cry at night and I can't express myself. What's Cancer's advice? Intuition. And then their advice is snake, deception, temptation. So I think they're needing to be honest with themselves. What's holding them back? Do they have some kind of guilty confession? Do they have where they feel bad about something? Because what is causing them not to move forward? This is somebody that's like, I don't know why they're afraid to say something to you. I don't know if they feel like it won't make a difference, or, you know, is it even fixable? Did I do something to cause you not to trust me? So it kind of feels like that. Like they might have a guilty conscience or something. So it could be dealing with a Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are the signs I got. Okay, Pisces, Taurus. All right. Oh, you're okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo. 35, 39. And I'm just going to get a sip of my drink real quick. That coffee don't taste too good. All right, let's see. Okay. I already got your timestamp. All right, let's see. What's going on with Leo? There's something you want to say to this person, but you've been holding back. Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Ooh, me too. Or Voltage. That one's my favorite. Ooh. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a fun reading too. Ooh, yikes. All right. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Swords. Hey, Nay. Or no, sorry. Noe. All right. Well, your energy, if you're looking rather pissed off, Temperance in reverse. You're this energy being fed up about a situation, not wanting to deal with it anymore. Some of you just feel like it's time just to move on. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Page of Cups reverse and the Death. You're upset that you let this situation continue as long as it did. And you're in this energy of wanting to end things. Okay, because you're just wanting to focus on yourself. And I think you're mad that you're still letting them have your attention, or you're still letting them get the best of you. Some of you, if this person still triggers you and upset you, and maybe they're not even speaking to you, or they're not really doing anything, but they still have a reaction towards you, or they still have some kind of way of making you mad or triggered or something like that. Because your feelings, Justice in reverse. Oof. Queen of Swords reversed. Strength in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. You're feeling rather defeated in the situation. And a lot of you feel like this is too hard to manage this situation. It's thrown you off emotionally for a lot of you. And I think you just want it to be over. Because you feel like, yeah, this person did me wrong. This person, they didn't fully apologize about what they did to me. And I'm letting the situation still linger in my mind. Some of you, there was a third party or some kind of betrayal. And it's like this person still gets a reaction from you, or you're still mad at them about something. And I think you're just sick and tired of holding on to this negative energy. You're sick of feeling defeated, basically, because you feel like it's getting you nowhere. Yeah, you're seeing them as the Strength in reverse. So they still make you mad. Ten of Swords reverse, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. You're viewing this person as somebody that you still get a reaction. You still get mad about something. You have suppressed anger, suppressed emotions towards this person. And you're quite aware of the Ace of Swords. It's an energy of like, I'm sick of feeling this. I'm sick of holding on to this. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, the Wheel reverse, Six of Swords. I think you just want to shut it out. I think you just want to move on, throw in the towel, and be done with the situation. Because your action, Ten of Swords. I think you just want to be done and heal from it. Yeah, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Emperor. Because it's like the more that I hold on to this negative energy, the more it's holding me back from maybe finding a better person in my life, for finding my divine counterpart. The more I hold on to this karmic energy or this toxic situation, the more it's holding me back of finding somebody else. Yeah, and you realize that. High Priestess reverse. The more I'm being set back, the more it's not fair to me that I'm just holding on to this person when I'm not even in communication. I'm not dealing with them anymore. I think you just want them out of your space. You just want to be single. You just want to throw in the towel and be done. Okay. Their energy, King of Cups. Three of Cups reverse, King of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords. Four of Wands. This person's under the impression, Two of Swords and the Sun, that you're either replacing them and you're in another connection, or you have somebody else around you that wants to commit to you. and it's hurting them. Okay, because I'm getting two different masculine energies. So they're under the impression, I feel like it's not true. Either they found out from somebody or it's just their assumption that eventually you're going to be happier without them and eventually you are going to move on. It's how they feel in their energy here. That eventually you're going to be happy again with somebody else. Or they want you to. Their feelings, Page of Cups reversed. King of Swords reversed. Justice reversed. Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. This person feels like they should just focus on other things because at this point, they don't really know if this connection can be resolved. And they feel like they need to put their attention and focus on family or finances at this time because when it comes to the two of you, it's like you're just going to feel the way you feel and there's really nothing that they can do. Okay? They feel like right now they can't really pay attention to this connection. That something else needs their attention right now. Whether that be their social life or their family, I don't know. They're seeing you as the Nine of Cups in reverse. Seven of Wands, Tower in reverse, Magician in reverse. You're not happy with them. They're seeing you as somebody very guarded and you're really like, it's like you're upset how everything ended. I think for a lot of you what's going on is like they're seeing you as somebody, it's like you have this false reality of what was going to happen between the two of you and it just didn't pan out. Yeah, Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant reverse. They're seeing you as somebody, it's like you're guarded, you're pissed because what you wanted in this connection or what you thought was going to happen just didn't work out. And you're coming off really guarded and somebody that's so angry or having a hard time believing how things are now. Their action, Six of Pentacles, Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords, and the Star. I feel like eventually they are going to come forward with an apology because they feel your energy still. They still feel this unresolved issues. This is somebody I think they would eventually like to heal things or just move forward, let things go, is kind of what I'm seeing here. Hoping that you guys can heal and resolve this one day. I'm on my way to you is what you would say. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Ooh, for some of you, you're not saying it to them. You're not saying I'm on my way to you. You're caught in a karmic relationship with them and you could be on your way to somebody else. Because I was getting like a third party energy. Okay, what would they say? Why is it that you love me? And I was hurt by you. Okay. And what is your guys' advice? So they feel hurt by you in some way. Your advice is family. So focusing on your family, your children, things like that. And theirs is destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. So it looks like this person still has some healing to do. And your focus is yourself. Theirs is just trying to figure out what they want with their life. Okay. Could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius. I have Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Scorpio. Could be any sign. But yeah, this person's under the impression that you're on your way to somebody else or you're committing to somebody else. All right, what we got for Virgo? 4332. All right, what's going on with you and your person? Oh, you're welcome. What's going on with Virgo and their person? Could be doing the Scorpio for some of you. Okay, this looks kind of messy. I don't know what's going on here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Bottom of the deck. Your energy, the Star in reverse. Hey, BKG. Hey, Alexi. Your energy, the Star in reverse. You're not having much faith in the situation. Okay, the Strength, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. You're in this energy of feeling defeated. Of feeling like you need to give up or you've wasted enough time that it's like you need to be resistant or you need to hold back from the situation. You feel like the situation here is like taking a toll on you for the worst. And a lot of you, you're having a hard time seeing the optimism that things are going to get better or things are going to move forward. So it's like you're trying to tell yourself that nothing's really working out. Your feelings, Four of Cups reversed. Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hierophant reversed. You don't feel like this person's really trying enough. Or like when it comes to the two of you, there's like disagreements where you guys try to mend it, you try to work things out, and you just feel like for whatever reason it's not getting you too far. Because it's an energy of you're not really feeling like you're getting too far, or it's like you're more confused and stressed than you should be because there's a lot of uncertainty. Because you feel the more that you give energetically to this, the more that you're confused, or it just doesn't feel like it's in alignment with you. Okay, that's what it feels like. It's a connection. It doesn't feel in alignment with you. You feel like you have more questions than answers because you're seeing them as Judgment reversed, King of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles, and the Chariot reversed. There's potential, but like I said, you're not having much optimism or faith that it's going to continue much longer. So yeah, maybe you see like an end goal, Ten of Pentacles. That's great. I can say that I want to be a millionaire. But if I'm not putting energy into being rich, then what's the point? I'm kind of getting that for you. It's like I can shit in one hand and wishing like on I think it's on Bad Santa where he's like shit in one hand and wish in the other and see which one fills up first. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like you're viewing this connection. It's like, well, that'd be great if we have this Ten of Pentacles. That's a great theory. But if this person's not actively putting anything into this, then how are we going to have it? Your action, the Death in reverse, the Temperance, the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Cups. You're trying to keep your composure, like, okay, maybe they'll come back around or maybe they'll try more. I think you don't want to lose your patience with this person. But the more that it's in your energy, the more you're like, okay, we're just not in alignment. We're not really on the same page. I don't really know if this person will come back around. You're under the impression that they do love you, they do care for you, but they're not really showing it. They have a shitty way of showing it. Three of Pentacles reverse. It's like, I can tell you anything, really. I can tell you that I'm a millionaire. I can tell you that, I'm somebody else, That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like, I'll believe it when I see it, but I'm kind of losing faith in the situation, is what I'm seeing off of you. Hey, Tamika. Their energy, Ace of Cups in reverse. Then why are they even here? Six of Wands, Judgment reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. I don't like this person's energy because why are they here? If they don't even know if they have feelings for you or not, or if they even still love you, then why are they here? Why are they still kind of dealing with this or putting up with this connection, kind of keeping things together if they don't really have much optimism in the situation? Yeah, Six of Swords. Their energies are just trying to like be smooth sailing, but there's unresolved issues between the two of you, and they don't really know if you guys are on the same page or if it's going to last much longer. This is somebody just trying to keep it together in the connection, but it's like they don't even know why they're doing it. Like, do I actually love the person, or is it because of my pride, my ego? I don't want to lose them. That's what it feels like to me. It's like, why am I here? Is this person's energy? Do I really love Virgo, or do I just want to keep the relationship afloating because I don't want to lose them? Because their feelings, Ace of Swords reversed. They're feeling confused. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. The Five of Cups reversed. It feels like somebody that they feel like they just have to tell you what you want to hear. I don't like this energy, Virgo. I don't like it because it's somebody like, I'll just pacify Virgo, tell them what they want to hear just to keep things smoothing, the smooth sailing. It's somebody's like, I don't even know if I love Virgo. I don't even know if I care for them. I just want to tell them what they want to hear just to kind of make things peaceful. This is somebody that, for some of you, you guys have a family together, children, or something like that, and they feel like they just have to pacify you or say and do what you want because they just want peace in the situation. They're seeing you Three of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. They're seeing the connection as it stresses them out. For some of you, they're viewing you as somebody that you just kind of take from them. And it's like you want more than what they can actually give to you. And it's starting to stress them out. They feel like they're losing themselves in this connection because it's like they're bending over backwards, giving you what you want, that they're kind of losing themselves in the process. World in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're seeing you as somebody. It's like you demand this, you expect this, and they're losing themselves in the process. They feel like there's a lack of equal give and take, basically. And it's like they're just dwindling down to pass it feels like somebody that is basically putting a foo-foo in your mouth is how they feel. Like, here, let me just shut Virgo up and do what they want so they shut up. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like, I don't even know why I'm still here. My heart's not in it. I'm just doing what's best of me. I don't like this energy, okay? And I'm just telling you legit what I feel here. Hey, Lauren, it's an energy of I'm just going to do what they want just to pacify them. I don't really know if my heart is in it. And I'm just doing what they want so things are easy for me day by day, basically. Because they're action lovers in reverse. Tower in reverse, Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords, trying to keep the peace. But it's like there's not really a connection here, or there's not really actual love here. I'm just trying to keep the peace and resolve things from getting worse, basically. Yeah, Eight of Cups reverse and the Five of Pentacles. It's like they already feel like things are getting bad. But it's like I'm just going to like say do whatever they want, you know, so that I'm basically just keeping the relationship afloat. But I don't even know why I'm doing it because my heart's not even in it. I don't even feel like I'm really in love with the connection anymore. It's just I'm in denial. Basically, the person's in denial about whether or not they even care for you or not. What would you say to them? I'm holding on to the memories of us. I'm scared you will reject me. All right. What would they say to you? Okay, sex with you and I can't do this right now. Yeah, for some of you, they're not even wanting to have sex with you anymore or wanting to just keep things very platonic. Hey, pretty pink eyes. What's your advice? Liquid courage. Something you need to say to this person out of curiosity. And they have unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. So this person feels like things are not going the way you guys, that they wanted things to go with you or something, but it's like they're just trying to keep the peace and resolve things before it gets worse, but they feel like it's getting worse. Could be a Gemini, a Scorpio, Cancer. Just take the reading how it resonates. I don't know who you're dealing with, but yeah, not really a good situation. Could be a Capricorn, a Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. All right, hopefully a better reading. 5228. All right, what's going on with Libra and their person? All right, Libra and their person. Wow, okay. Damn, this is a good reading. Okay, things change for the better. That's good. All right. After that Virgo reading, it's like, okay, hopefully it gets better. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords reverse. All right. So, your energy is the moon in reverse. So, what it looks like to me, Libra, you're wanting to come clean, be honest with this person. I think you're wanting to have a transparent conversation. Oh, thank you, Alban. With this person, you want to know the truth here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles reverse, the Magician, Queen of Swords reverse. I think there's something that you're wanting to reveal to this person because it's like you want to fix the relationship or you just want to be more honest, more transparent is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, there's something, okay, for a lot of you, you feel bad. Like you feel guilty, like you haven't really catered to this connection. Empress reverse, like you haven't really nurtured it or haven't really been there for this person. And it kind of looks like a heartfelt apology of like, I can do better in this connection or I can treat you better. I'm quite aware that I need to say or do something to prove to you that I still care for you. Because your energy, you've been focusing on self and you could be feeling like you've been neglecting your person or just not really there for them. Okay. And feeling bad because your feelings, the Hierophant. Hey, W. Burr. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Wands reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you feel like as you haven't been giving this person attention, that they may want to keep their options open. You're starting to feel confused about this commitment. And if this person still sees you as the end all be all, somebody they want to commit to, have a relationship with, you could feel like there's other influences in this connection. Or there's temptation or something like that, where you haven't been nurturing them or appreciating them. And there's other people in their energy or around them. And you're starting to feel a little bit insecure. I feel like you want to be told that everything's okay I still want to be with you, is what you're hoping for in this conversation. That I know I've been kind of lacking, but I hope we can still fix this. Because you're seeing them as a 10 of Pentacles. Somebody you want to invest into. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups reverse. You're viewing them as your end-all person. And yeah, maybe you have been selfish, or maybe you've been putting into you and not really this connection. And you're seeing them as somebody, it's like, I don't want to lose them. I didn't really appreciate them, or I was not really giving them the full dedication that they deserve. And I think a lot of you Libra, like, I don't want to lose this person. I'm so willing to work it out. I want to have a transparent conversation. I want to tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I haven't really been there. I've been kind of selfish or focusing on me. And you're seeing them as somebody you don't want to lose. Your action, 9 of Swords. 7 of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, the Moon. You're scared to have this conversation. It's like you want to let your walls down. You want to be transparent. But there's a little bit of like insecurity around this conversation of like, do they even still want me? Because it's almost like I don't really know where this relationship's headed, or if it's still potential to be fixed. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. There is a little bit of fear to like get this off your chest, whatever you've been feeling. But it looks like you're going for it. You're like, you know what? I can't keep putting this off, this conversation. I got to just say it, is what I'm seeing for you. Hey, May. Their energy is a 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups reverse, the 3 of Swords reverse, and the 4 of Wands reverse. So yeah, they're feeling a little bit of, instability in this connection. This person is starting to feel like maybe you don't love them, or, the way that you're acting towards them. It's like it feels not requited, or it feels one-sided. This is somebody that's worried that you don't feel the same way for them anymore, or the connection itself has kind of died off, is what this person's afraid of. Because they're feeling 4 of Swords. Temperance reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, and the 2 of Cups reversed. They feel like there's a lot of avoidance. It's like emotional detachment. There's a lack of effort. They feel like there's a lack of balance between the two of you, a lack of harmony. And that there's not really been much communication, or things are very just like dead between the two of you, or just very like still. Like there's not much emotional connection. There's like not much being said. This is somebody that feels like things are kind of quiet between you guys right now. Because they're seeing you, 2 of Wands reversed, Page of Swords, Death reversed, and the Devil. They're seeing you with somebody, it's like, for some of you, you might have temptation elsewhere. Like you might have another offer, or somebody in your energy that's kind of tempting you. And they're seeing you as like you might end up leaving them for somebody else, whoever this other person is. They're worried that it's like you're not paying attention to them, you're not giving to them anymore. So there must be somebody else, or there must be another connection that's on your mind, or something else that you're focused on besides them. Their action is a High Priestess. The Hermit reverse, 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords reverse. The Emperor. Okay. This is somebody that's like, I don't want to mess things up, so I'm not going to completely detach from Libra, but I'm also not going to fully put a lot of effort in there if I don't really know where it's going to go, is what I'm seeing here. So this is somebody that's kind of keeping things still where they're at between the two of you, but they're wanting to keep basically keep their position in your life. They're not wanting to leave, but they're following their intuition about what exactly they should do, is what I'm seeing here. So it's like Libra, they want to keep things where it's at, but they're also like trying to figure out if they should stay in the connection or if they should leave. Yes, Taurus is done. What would you say to this person? I regret what I did to you. I want to make things right. You're always on my mind. Taurus was at 1032. And let's see, what would they say? I am the man. Okay, so they are the masculine with the Emperor. And this love is crazy. Feels like they want to be in control of the situation. They want to be the one that controls what happens. What's your advice? Travel. So you're needing to put up boundaries. Or if you did, it's like, say why you had these boundaries. They got social media. I feel like spying on, okay, if they were like watching you, spying on social media, or just seeing what you're posting, that's not making the situation better. I feel like you guys need to stop. Instead of ignoring the situation, need to have this conversation. to make things better. Because avoiding it or just acting like nothing's going on isn't making the situation better. Okay. Capricorn, we have Pisces, Cancer. Okay. Could be a Taurus, Libra. Okay. I have all these different signs. Taurus. Could be any sign. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. 1 second. Let me get more drink here. All right, Scorpio. Happy birthday, 132. All right, what's going on with you and your person? Ooh, 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. The World. All right, let's see what's going on with you and your person. These cards don't want to work. All right. Okay, I don't know what's going on with you and this person, but there could be people influencing the connection. High Priestess, the Moon in reverse. 7 of Wands. There could be something either you found out about or there's something you suspect, okay, going on in the situation. There's a lot of people in your reading, so I don't know if there's influence of other people. So I feel like you know something or your intuition is guiding you about something going on. Because your energy, Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, why is your energy Queen of Wands reverse? 8 of Cups reverse, 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. Are you the Queen of Wands reverse? 3 of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, for a lot of you, Scorpio, you have a suspicion that this person, why they're kind of inconsistent with you or they're not really fully invested, you could be suspecting there's some kind of third party. For a lot of you, you're suspecting there's like another female. For a lot of you, because your action is the Empress. So I'm assuming that means there's a third party because I clarified if you're the Queen of Wands reverse, and I don't feel like you are. Okay. So you guys could be suspecting the High Priestess, the Moon in reverse, 7 of Wands. There is some kind of third party in their energy, or there's still some kind of influence of somebody around them. Because you feel 2 of Pentacles. You can feel like this person is putting you in a juggle situation. King of Swords, King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, 10 of Cups. You feel like this person, yeah, they're not being honest with you about something. They're hiding somebody from you. It's how you feel. You feel like this is your person, 10 of Cups. But there's somebody, Queen of Wands reverse, that is interfering with your guys' relationship. And you feel like this person is being selfish by not telling you about this other person. Or they're just keeping you in the dark about what's happening because they want to fix this relationship or don't want you to worry. But you're seeing them, Page of Pentacles reverse. So I don't know if it's an ex returning or who this is. Moon in reverse, Tower reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles reverse. You're viewing them as somebody, it's like they're keeping you in the dark about the situation because it's not a good situation. You know, and it's like if you fully were to find out that you would stop giving to this person, it's how you see them. Yeah, 8 of Swords reversed. Then it's like they're trying to protect themselves by not telling you what's going on. Like if they're in contact with a third party or there's somebody around them, it's like they're being selfish basically by not telling you what's going on because they're trying to save the relationship. But you know something's up. Oh, I want to say, you know, the gig is up. Your action is the Empress. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Swords, and the Page of Wands reverse. I think you're choosing yourself. It's an energy of like, I'm choosing myself. I don't really trust this person. Yeah, 5 of Swords reversed. It's like, a lot of you, I feel like, are thrown in the towel because it's like, I know my self-worth and I'm not going to settle down, you know, basically, and just dilute myself for this person. A lot of you, it's like, I know I'm the Empress. I know I'm deserving of love. And if they're just going to risk everything for this other person, that's on them. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. So I think you're basically letting them just do what they do. And, you know, basically, I think there's some kind of third party here. Okay. And I think you're in this point of like, there's nothing more I can say or do. Let them just make this mistake. Their energy is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands reverse, 9 of Wands reverse, and the Magician. Ace of Swords. Yeah, even their energy, it's like they're kind of thrown in the towel when it comes to the two of you, and they are going towards somebody else. There's somebody else that they have like some kind of idea or hopes to have a conversation with, or they are speaking to. Some of you, it's an Aries or an air sign because their feelings, King of Swords reversed. Fool in reverse, the Star in reverse, Empress in reverse. Yeah, they feel like they shouldn't tell you about this. Okay? They feel like they have to withhold information because they don't really know where it's going with this other person. So they're basically kind of keeping you in the dark about this third party you already know, and they're keeping you in the dark because they don't really know where it's going to go. They don't really know how communication's going. Maybe they just started talking to them. So it's like, oh, I'm not going to say anything to Scorpio because I don't really know where this is going or if it's going to go anywhere. So I'm just kind of keeping it how it is. They're seeing you as a Justice reversed. Page of Cups reversed. The Seven of Wands reversed. King of Wands reversed. Basically, they're feeding their ego with this other situation, and they know that they're not treating you correctly. This is somebody that knows that they are doing you unfair, and they're basically not stopping themselves from treating you this way. They're letting their ego and their mind get the best of them. It's how they're seeing you, and it's like they basically are doing something that's like despicable or very like mean to you, but they're not owning up to it because they don't want to face the situation. Because even their action, King of Pentacles reversed, Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Cups. It's like they're putting off this conversation with you because they don't really know where it's going to go with the other person. So it's like, I don't really want to lose what I already have, so I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens with this third party before I fully tell you. Yeah. But they feel like you already are starting to get suspicious, or you already kind of know. And I think they're trying to keep the relationship afloat, trying to keep things how it is, and they're not really going to tell you because they don't really know where it's going with the other person. It's kind of what I'm getting here. All right, let's see. What you would say. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as before. Yeah, with the Empress, it's like I'm not the same person. I'm not going to bend over backwards and accept this. Okay? I underestimated how important you are in my life. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. What would they say to you? I don't know who I am anymore. And drama. So yeah, this person could be just getting involved in drama or just getting involved in something that's not like them because they don't know who they are. Or they're having like, I don't know, they're having like issues with themselves. Your advice is between the lines. So I feel like when somebody's telling you something, they're telling you something, or if you feel a certain way, needing to trust that intuition. They have unfinished business. Basically, this person, they're causing more baggage by not telling you the truth. And they could be causing some kind of karmic cycle between the two of you by not addressing head on what's going on. So it could be an Aries for some of you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and do Sag. 10828. All right, Sag and their person, what's going on? Just saw the Ten of Swords. All right, Sag, what's going on with you and your person? Okay. This is somebody you have unfinished business with. Is who this person is. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Death. There's a conversation that's been put off for quite some time. And about an ending or whether or not you guys should end this for good. Your energy is the World in reverse. So you're in this energy of knowing there's some kind of unfinished business. Things are not complete between you and this person. Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Devil in reverse. Seven of Cups. So it's an energy, I think you're not really focused on this person right now. You know there's unfinished business. I think you do think about them from day to day or just kind of every now and then you think about this person. But it's an energy of like I'm putting myself in a better situation or I'm thinking long term about these goals that I have. So for a lot of you, if you're not with this person and there's nothing really going on, things are unresolved. You're in this energy, Sag, of giving to yourself, of thinking about your long-term goals, what you want for yourself, excluding this person. It's like you're doing what's best for you by yourself, your long-term vision, basically. So some of you are trying to cut this person loose or stop thinking about them because you don't really know where they stand in your life anymore. Because your feelings, 9 of Swords. Knight of Wands reverse, 9 of Wands reverse, and the 10 of Swords reverse. Yeah, a lot of you feel like this pain or the situation's been lingering for quite some time. Kind of feels like the Leo reading a little bit. You feel like this pain, this hurt has been holding on for quite some time, that it's caused you to lose yourself. Some of you feel like you've been kind of going out of your mind or just not your authentic self anymore because the situation's been affecting you. Because you feel like this causes more stress and anxiety than what it's worth, this connection. You're seeing them as a 4 of Cups in reverse, Temperance, the 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. You know, eventually this person's going to come back and try to convince you. You know, there's unfinished business. You know, this person's eventually going to come back. And I think you're trying to make peace with yourself for when that conversation happens or when this person comes back for whatever reason. A lot of you know this person is coming back into your life, or there's going to be some conversation. But I think you're wanting to ignore this person or tell yourself, like, when they come back, I'm going to be a different version of myself, or it's not going to matter if they're in my life anymore or not. It's how you're seeing them. It's like, I want to be happy without this person in my life. Happier, even if they, you know, if I still talk to them, if I don't, it's like, I still want to be happy regardless if they're in my life or not. It's how you're seeing them. Because your actions, 9 of Cups reverse, Page of Swords reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse, and the Sun. So I think you're trying to make it seem as if you are happy, that things are going well for you. You're trying to project this image that you're fine without this person, but I don't think that you are for a lot of you. And I think there is a conversation that is being delayed or postponed that you would like to have with this person. A lot of you are questioning, like, am I ever going to get back with this person? Why is there unfinished business? And I think you're trying to act like everything's fine and it's not bothering you, but it is. Okay. Their energy, Ace of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. This person's getting a bit scared because if they have been dragging out some kind of healing conversation or something to say to you, they're afraid that their opportunity is basically closing. Okay. They understand there's some kind of tower between the two of you, and it's got them a change of perspective about their feelings for you is kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, 2 of Cups reversed. They're becoming more aware that, yeah, during the separation, their feelings for you are actually a bit more deep, and there's a lot more that they would say or, you know, give to this connection that maybe they didn't before. It feels like they are gaining this perspective during the separation of, like, how much you really do mean to them is what I'm seeing. Because they're feeling 6 of Cups. A lot of you, they're feeling really nostalgic about you. The Lovers, the Moon, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. They feel like you guys were meant to be together. Okay, that you guys share a really deep connection. But they also feel like there was a lot of things that were hidden or things. Because with the Lovers and the Moon, I feel like, yeah, this was a very deep connection, but also it had its flaws. You know, there was illusions. Some of you, they feel like this whole connection was a lie. Or they don't really know what the truth is. It's like they know their feelings for you are real. But when it came to the two of you, was this really going to have potential? You know? Because they're seeing you as the Emperor in reverse. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the Judgment reversed. This person doesn't know if you guys can still fix it. This person feels like they've lacked control with the two of you. And they're trying to keep everything in balance in their life and act like it's not bothering them. But it is. They feel like they've lost you or they've lost control of the situation. Yeah. And they don't even know if they can resolve it or fix it at this point. For some of you, they're afraid, Sag, that too much time has passed, or, you know, they just keep putting off this reconciliation, seeing you, talking to you, that it wouldn't really make a difference. That if they try to say or do something, it's like you've already lost respect for them or you just don't see them the same way. All right. Because their action, the Page of Wands, I feel like they're going to try to do something. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Because they're scared they're going to lose you. Because they're getting this tower, this realization that my opportunity is kind of closing. You know, everything's going out the window basically with the tower, you know? It's like I'm being thrown out the window, or I'm going to lose this opportunity if I don't act upon it. Okay? So it looks like they are going to try to do something here because they're worried they're going to lose you for good. Yeah, Page of Wands. So there is going to be a conversation or some initiation from this person. All right, so let's see. What would you say to this person? You deserve better than them. I want to treat you the way you deserve. So some of you feel like they had somebody else, maybe. You questioned a third party, or you know that they were treated bad in the past. What would they say to you? Why is it that you love me? Childhood trauma, I am the man. This person has had some childhood issues, and this is somebody that likes to feel like they're in control and in power is what I'm seeing here. Your advice, unappreciated. I feel like you didn't care. So some of you feel like unappreciated, or, you know, this connection just makes you feel like you're not good enough. I got neglected, their advice. They failed to give you what you need. And then I got third party divine timing. So for some of you, there is some kind of coming together. There is some kind of interference in a positive way to try to help this connection get back on the ground, is what I feel. So I feel like the two of you are going to come back together eventually, but right now it's a lot of observing and kind of wondering what you guys should do. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, could be a Leo, Capricorn. Take it how it resonates. All right, let's go ahead and do Cappy. 11643. 1 second. All right, what's going on with Cappy and their person? All right, Capricorn and their person. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if it resonates for you. Okay. All right, you guys don't really know what to do here. Okay, 9 of Cups reversed on the bottom. Your energy is the moon. So you're in this energy of questioning, like, what you should do. Like, what is going on in this situation? What exactly you're being guided to do in this situation moving forward. Why is the moon your energy? 4 of Swords, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. So for a lot of you, you're in this energy like, I don't really know what to say to this person. I don't really know if this is something we can resolve, if it would do any good me saying something. I think you're trying to avoid some kind of conflict, some kind of situation. But it's also an energy of, I know if I don't resolve this or say something, it's not going to get resolved. So I think you're in this place of like, I don't want things to be worse, but I really don't know what to say or do, is what I'm getting. And you're trying to listen to your intuition of how can I resolve this, okay, or what's really going on. And your feelings for them, 8 of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, and the 4 of Cups. You're feeling disappointed by this person. A lot of you feel, Cappy, that they're not really putting much effort in. That either the love they have for you is just not really reciprocal to your feelings. Like, you feel like you love them more than they love you. And it's showing by their actions, is how you feel. For a lot of you, it feels like they're just becoming bored of the connection, or they're just not fully giving to you like you want them to. And you don't really know if you can resolve the situation. Because it's an energy like, should I just let this go? Because I feel like it's more stress than good, this situation. But also it's like, I'm still feeling guided towards them, you know? You're seeing them as the Page of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands, the Star in reverse, and the 6 of Cups. You're seeing them as somebody, it's like they're putting towards something else and just not you. So I don't know if there's another person or if there's a child or something like that, where their main focus is on something else and not you. You're feeling rather ignored by this person and not appreciated. Yeah, 2 of Wands. You could feel like when it comes to this connection, they're not really doing what's best for you. Okay, that they're kind of putting their own needs first or something else first besides you. Because it's an energy of like, I don't even know if I should continue fixing this. Should I just let things kind of end? because you feel neglected or ignored by this person, and it's showing that they're not really putting much effort in. Your actions, Ten of Swords. The Seven of Wands reversed, the Strength, and the Moon in reverse. Basically, you're in this energy of like, should I continue fighting for this or should I throw in the towel? I think you want an indication from this person. You know, should I just let this go? Should I, King of Pentacles. You want to see more loyalty from them, okay? If you don't see more loyalty or more dedication on their end, then I think you are going to throw in the towel. Because it's hurting you staying when you don't really know your place in this person. Yeah, that's what it is. You don't know your place in this person's life. Like, why am I still here if I don't really know where I stand or my place, basically? Their energy is the Queen of Cups. Three of Pentacles reverse, Judgment reverse, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Are you the Queen of Cups? Seven of Pentacles, Hermit reverse. So I think this person, it's like they don't really know what they want right now. And it's like they know that you love them and you have genuine feelings for the connection and you want things to move forward. But for whatever reason, it's like they don't really know if they can put their time and energy towards this connection right now, or there might be something else that needs their attention. Because this person is like, yeah, they do want something eventually in the future, Seven of Pentacles, but with the Hermit reverse, it's like, I don't really know if that's where this is at right now, or if this is something I should put my full focus into because of some other scenario, some other situation is kind of impacting me right now. Because even in their feelings, Five of Wands. Ten of Wands reverse, the Magician, and the Three of Wands reverse. Yeah, they feel like there's a lot of external forces in their life and that they can't fully give to you right now as they're wanting to or planning to until things resolve whatever's going on. This could be something else in their life that's not even part of the connection that's going on, where they feel like they can't fully give to you until things ease up or get better, is kind of what I'm seeing from them. They're seeing you as a Queen of Swords in reverse. The Sun, the Ten of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. They're seeing you as somebody, it's like you're getting irritable, you're getting mad because you want clarity. Because you've been staying in the situation for quite some time or just feeling stuck. And they know they need to be honest with you, Cappy. They know they need to tell you the truth, okay? This is someone that knows that you are getting upset because they're not really telling you the truth or they're embellishing the truth a little bit. And they need to be more transparent. They could even be lying about something and just covering it up. And it's like you see right through them. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Their action, the Fool in reverse. Hierophant reverse. Knight of Wands reverse. Six of Pentacles. So I don't feel like they're really investing a whole lot into this connection because of some other situation or whatever's going on. As of right now, they feel like they can't put their full attention or focus on this situation. I feel like they are giving to you Six of Pentacles, but it kind of feels like it's very sporadic, or like whenever I get to a chance to, or whenever I'm able, it's kind of what it feels like. So for a lot of you, you feel kind of ignored in this connection or put off, I guess you could say. And their action is to kind of keep things where it's at because they don't really know long term what they're wanting or right now what's possible. What you would say is, I want to make things right. I'm afraid of commitment. And what would they say to you? You want things to be fair, I feel. And you are kind of afraid to commit to them the way things are going. Don't put up with my bullshit. I'm afraid to lose you. Okay, what's your guys' advice? Your advice is reconciliation. Okay. So this could have a second chance. And unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. So, like I said, there's some kind of external force or other things happening, getting in the way of the two of you. And I see them not fully committing to this, but putting time into this a little bit is what I see. So it could be doing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Aquarius, Libra, Aries. Okay. Cancer, Pisces. Could be any sign. Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. 12436. What's going on with you and your person? kind of got quiet a little bit. Is anybody still on here? Like, I don't really hear anybody in the chat. It just got kind of quiet after Sagittarius, it feels like. All right. Wow, okay, this looks good. All right. All right, what I'm seeing for you, your energy is a Two of Swords. Okay, for some of you, Aquarius, you're kind of confused about the commitment to the situation, okay? Because then I saw the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're this energy, Two of Swords, of like, what's going on here? I'm not really sure what to do. Feeling a bit confused. The Tower, Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm getting here for a lot of you, what I'm getting here, your energy is like, I don't really know what's going on in this connection. I don't even know if I'm in a relationship with this person. I don't know if I'm even with them because the Nine of Pentacles reverse. It's like they're not showing me any kind of indication that we're together. So you're in this energy of like, should I even still hold on to this person? I need to make a logical choice or decision because, you know, I don't really know if it matters at this point or if this person's really considering or thinking about me. Hey, Kaylee. Because you're feeling Three of Cups. Empress reverse, the Fool, and the Ace of Swords. Some of you feel like you're ready to maybe move on or see somebody else because you feel like this person's not committing or not giving you loyalty or any kind of indication that you guys are still together. So a lot of you Aquarius could feel like, well, maybe this is my sign to date other people, or maybe I should just go out there, see what else is new. You know, because you feel like you're not really appreciated in this connection. And you feel basically like you're a free agent, is what I'm seeing here. You're seeing them as a Ten of Cups. Strength in reverse, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. It's like you still want to fight for this person, but it's like they're not really fighting for me. You're seeing them as somebody, it's like they're causing more stress and anxiety, and they're not really resolving anything with you. So like I said, if you feel like a free agent, it's because, well, they're making me feel like there's nothing else there, or what can we do in the situation? Okay. Anyways, what I'm getting, you're seeing this person as somebody you would like to have a future with, but you don't really know if a future is still here. Okay. And your feelings are getting a little bit overwhelmed, whether or not you should walk away. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, Two of Cups. I'm getting like mixed signals, or I don't really know their commitment to me, or if I should still give to this. Okay. And there's maybe not communication, or there's not any indication of, you know, like what this person wants with you. So for a lot of you, you feel like maybe you should just move on or see other people, talk to other people, because they're not really making an attempt to make you feel wanted, okay, or appreciated. Okay, their energy, Knight of Wands, the Emperor. Some of you guys have a child with this person, the Moon, and the Nine of Wands. This person is having a hard time. Okay, this person is having a really hard time trying to figure out what's best for you guys. Okay, like what's best between the two of you. What should you guys do? This is somebody that doesn't know, should I be in a relationship with you or should I just be single? I think it is affecting them, the issues that you guys are having. Okay. And this person, it's like they're masking how they really feel. I think on the outside, they're acting like everything's fine. It's not bothering them. And then on the inside, it actually is kind of destroying them because they still want to be with you, but they're also like, I don't know what to do in this situation. All right. They're feeling Six of Swords. Page of Swords reverse, Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. This person feels like if there is no contact between you guys, then you guys need to basically work things out eventually, that there is a time to conversate. This person's feeling guided to come towards you with some kind of conversation to say, how can we fix this? Okay, this person's feeling guided that this still can be worked out, but there needs to be a conversation that's been put off, is what I'm getting. Okay, this person feels like, yeah, whatever's been not said or communicated, it needs to be addressed very soon because they're seeing you as a Tower in reverse. I'm just gonna block him. There, I got rid of him. All right. The Tower reverse, the High Priestess, Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. They're seeing the connection, Aquarius, is basically they know they can't keep ignoring it or putting this off. They need to say how they feel to you. They've been hiding their feelings and what's bothering them. And this is somebody that wants to resolve things with you, is what I'm seeing. And they have been stressed about this, and their intuition is guiding them to make things right with you, to come forward. Oh, you're welcome, Mojo. Sorry about that. I didn't know the guy was going to do that. This person basically is like they are worried about what's going on. They know things are difficult right now, and they do want to come forward. Queen of Wands, their action. Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's like they've been trying to walk away from this, but they're not able to. This person wants to come back and try to resolve things because they do care about you. Okay, yeah, the Hanged Man reverse, Three of Swords, wanting to let go of some kind of heartache, betrayal, pain. Okay, this is somebody wanting to come forward and see change in the connection, not wanting to lose you, and it is affecting them more than you know. What would you say to them? I don't want to be toxic anymore. I'm ready for commitment. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. And what would they say to you? I can't express myself. Emotions overwhelm me, and I feel lonely. All right. What's your advice? So they know they need to express their feelings. Your advice, signs and synchronicities. You're getting a sign from the universe. They got storm warning and ex-lover. So yeah, they are upset about this upheaval between the two of you, and I feel like they do want to come forward and resolve whatever's been going on between you and them. So they're feeling called to come forward, okay? And they know they need to express themselves. Could be a Pisces, could be a Virgo. I have Pisces again, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Sag, Leo, Scorpio. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Pisces, last but not least. If you guys could just wait on the members' questions until towards the end. 132.16. All right, what's going on with Pisces and their person? All right, Pisces and their person. Okay. I don't really know what's going on between the two of you. For a lot of you, there is stability, or there is where you guys can kind of rely on each other in the situation, but not really having much hope in it, or feeling kind of stressed by the connection. Because your energy, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Why is your energy Ace of Pentacles reversed? The King of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Cups reversed. You're in this energy of like not knowing exactly if you still want to give to this connection, or knowing like where it's headed. Okay. A lot of you are wondering, like, should I set this person free? Should I still involve myself in the situation? What do I really gain from this? Yeah, King of Cups reversed. You could be questioning, like, well, if I let go of this one person, is this other person going to come in? Because for some of you, Pisces, there's two people in your energy, a water sign and an earth sign. And you're in your head about what to do. You like, okay, should I maybe let go of this other person that I don't really see commitment with? Will this other person come forward if I let somebody else go? Because you could feel like why you and another person are not together is because of a situation that you're in. Okay. Because King of Pentacles and your feelings. The Star in reverse, Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm feeling. The Chariot reverse and the Six of Wands. So you feel like somebody does want your attention, but they feel like they can only do so much because of maybe like another situation you're in. Some of you feel because of a commitment or another person that the other person that you're interested in, they can only do so much. Or it can only be a friendship because you're in another dynamic with another person. Because you feel, you feel attracted to somebody else, or there's somebody that has your curiosity, but you feel in a standstill, or you feel like it's not really something that you can entertain just yet because of a King of Pentacles. You're seeing them Six of Cups reversed, Six of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Six of Pentacles. So you're afraid that you're going to lose somebody else because you're not emotionally available, or you're not able to give to them. For a lot of you, it's a third party situation where you're in some kind of situation and you want somebody else, but you can't be with them because you're giving to another person or issue. Okay. And you're seeing this other person as they're eventually going to move on or lose interest, maybe even possibly go to somebody else because you're not available or you're not able to give them what they're looking for. Your action is a Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands reversed, and the Magician. See, like I said, you're in this energy of like, I don't want to screw myself. Where it's like, I want this other person, but I'm in a situation where I don't want to just basically put all those eggs in this basket, and then this other person doesn't want me, or it doesn't go anywhere. Because I think you're in the situation of like, I don't want to like screw myself, but I need more indication that there is interest here, that I'm not just thinking it. Okay, because maybe it's like, maybe I'm thinking this person likes me, or I'm taking it the wrong way. And I need to know for sure this other person likes me before getting out of this, is kind of what it feels like. Your person's energy, Ten of Wands reversed, the World, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit reversed. Yeah, so if it is a new person in your energy, it's like they want to make sure that things are resolved, that things are easier in your life before they communicate or start something with you. Because it feels like it's a third party situation where you have somebody else, but you want another person. And this person's in this energy of wanting to make sure that something else is closed out or done before coming towards you. Because they feel Four of Wands, the Moon in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, this person feels kind of guilty for entertaining this, or feeling like they can only just collaborate as a friend with you because of this relationship. For a lot of you, you're with somebody else. And this person, it feels like they're pretty honest with you about, I can only just be friends with you because of this situation, or it's fine if we just take things slow. I understand. It's how they feel. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. They could feel right now they can only give you a friendship or something small because of another situation you're in. They're seeing you as a Five of Cups reversed, Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Hierophant. They're seeing you as somebody that they're meant to be with. This person sees you as their soulmate, their person, but you have to get out of another situation before they can be with you, is how they're seeing you. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Like you're somebody kind of at a distance, or they can't fully have you just yet until there's some kind of resolution. It's how they're seeing you. Their action, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Justice, Three of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to make sure that something is fully closed out and fair before pursuing you, is what it feels like. Because they don't want any kind of bad stuff. You know, they don't want to cause any problems in your life. The Devil on the bottom, King of Wands. I think they do have a strong temptation and desire for you, but they want to make sure that there's a plan here, or things move forward the right way, is what I'm getting. I don't know what that was. Anyways, this is somebody that, yeah, Pisces, I feel they do have a strong desire and an urge for you, but they want to make sure that it makes sense, this connection. And that, you know, basically that you resolve something else before they pursue you. What would you say to them? I'm ready to take my mask off, and I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. What would they say to you? Why do I feel so lost? Can't talk to you right now. I'm better with my mind than my heart. They feel lost and they don't know what to say. What's your advice? And what's theirs? Your advice is reunion. We will always come back to each other. And understanding, I see your side of the story, is their advice. And then change. So something's going to have to change for you guys to be together, whatever that is. Okay, and for a lot of you, it could be a third party that you're in. So, could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, I have Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Could be any sign, Taurus. All right, welcome back, Kitty. All right, let's go ahead and do members' questions, guys. Let's go ahead and start Ashley at 139.55. Whatever comes out for Ashley. All right, let's see. Rest and recovery before a restart. Dark night of the soul and planning for the future. So Ashley, it looks like you're going through some kind of dark night, but it's going to get you to where you need to be. You need to go through this recharge, okay? So it looks like you are planning for your future, but you're going through some kind of hard situation. Temperance in reverse, Tower reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Wands. So it looks like it is throwing you through a loop here. It looks like you are kind of unsure about your future, what you want for yourself. It looks like you are a bit frustrated too. But with the Queen of Wands, you're going to get to a better place. You're going through some kind of dark night, and eventually things are going to get easier and more balanced for you. You're just needing to trust the process is what it feels like. And putting into yourself, you're needing to rebuild yourself before putting into other things is what I'm getting here. But it looks like it's positive for your future. Like you need to recharge, reset. All right, let's go ahead and do Janet at 141.15. Was Ryan manifesting that you reach out? Two of Cups reversed, King of Cups reversed, the Hermit, and the Four of Cups reversed. So I feel like, yes, I feel like he's afraid to contact or afraid to put his feelings out there. And I feel like he's hoping that you take the lead and you contact him is kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah. He's sending you signals to come towards him. High Priestess, the Star in reverse. Because he's scared to put his feelings out there, or he doesn't know how to be emotionally vulnerable to you. So he's hoping that you reach out and get him some kind of indication of where you guys are at in the situation. But I feel like, yes, he does want you to reach out, and he's sending you signals that he wants you to reach out to him. All right, Veronica, what's next in love? 142.15. What's next for Veronica in love? Somebody's tempted by you. Temptation and healing heart chakra. Okay, well, there's somebody tempted by you. And it looks like you're focusing on healing. King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Lovers. So I see a very deep connection coming into your life, a Gemini or a Taurus. You're going through a healing process, and there is somebody very tempted by you. Now, this person could have blockages. There could be maybe another person involved. I'm kind of wondering if it's Simon, Veronica, is kind of what I'm feeling. Because it's somebody that they're in another situation, I feel it, but they are choosing you. There's a strong temptation to choose you. But they're in another situation, or there's other influences around whatever's going on. So Taurus could be a Gemini. Okay. All right, Kitty, 143.18. What you don't see coming. What doesn't Kitty see coming? Somebody's observing your every action. Somebody's watching you and they're tempted by you. So somebody's looking you up online or watching what you're posting. If you're videotaping something, they're watching it. Two of Wands, Temperance, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Wands reverse. Tower in reverse. Yeah, somebody that you're not on good terms with. They're being forced basically to come towards you. This is somebody that is being spiritually guided to come towards you, the Hierophant and the Temperance, and they do want to resolve things with you. But right now they're observing you and seeing if it's okay to reach out. Okay, because there is no contact, and I think things aren't good between you and this person, but they're feeling guided here with signs and signals to come your way and speak to you. So Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius. One second. Let me write these questions down. Let me write Mojo's real quick. One second, guys. I'm going to write these down. And then I'll continue. You're welcome, guys. All right, let's go into the next question at Erica for 14513. What will happen with you and your person in the future? Oh, you're welcome. All right, let's see. We are divine counterparts. Okay, and their guilt for their past actions and behaviors. So in the future, Erica, they're feeling a lot of guilt for what they did to you. Okay, and they know your divine counterparts. The Lovers, yep. 3 of Wands reverse, the Page of Cups, and the 10 of Swords reverse. So with you and your person, it looks like eventually he wants to end the third party situation, and he knows that you are his divine counterpart. So I do see in the future a conversation about letting go of the other person and having a lot of regrets for what they did. Okay. So I see like he knows you are his person and he is going to let go of the third party. Oh, you're okay, Mojo. All right, Antoinette, 14610. Good things coming. Choosing the right path. Earning back trust. Okay, so maybe you and somebody, Antoinette, are trying to start over. Trying to get on a better page. Yeah, somebody can't let you go. But they know it's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of work to fix this, to try to earn your trust back. They want to start from the bottom and work their way back up. Okay, there's somebody that feels bad about how things are, and they do want to reconcile with you, and they are choosing the right path. They're making better judgment, or they'd like to, is what I'm seeing. Could be a Scorpio or a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but they want to earn back your trust and start over. All right, Danielle, 14702. Whatever comes out. It's hard to say goodbye to you, Danielle. These scars and wounds run deep. So somebody doesn't want to say goodbye. They don't want to end things with you. 2 of Wands, King of Wands reversed. Tower in reverse, King of Pentacles reversed. But they either feel like they're not important in your life anymore, or you've already made the decision that you're done with them. So there's somebody that doesn't want to be done with you. They don't want to let you go. Okay. But there's blocked communication, and they could be wondering if there's somebody else involved, or if you just don't want this relationship anymore. So what I'm getting, Danielle, is there's somebody that doesn't want to let you go. They care about you deeply, and they're afraid that it's over, or that you are walking away, blocking them from this connection. Oh, you're welcome, pretty pink eyes. All right, let's do Amethyst, 14806. Who or what is being hidden? Somebody feels powerless, and they're living in fear. So if somebody's living in fear and they feel powerless, the Magician, 5 of Swords reverse, 4 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's your ex is what I'm getting. I feel like he wants to come forward, but it's been a power struggle in the situation, and he doesn't know exactly what to say to you. But it looks like he's manifesting a conversation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini. He wants to come towards you and try to have some positive resolution. But they were in fear, or they felt like in a power struggle, like it was something that they couldn't obtain, basically. All right, let's go ahead and do B. It's 14902. What you don't see coming in love in November. My bad. What you don't see coming in November. A reconciliation and planning for the future. So in November, there's some kind of reconciliation, B. Somebody's planning to see you. Yeah. Somebody unfinished business. Somebody that you're mad at. Okay, somebody that you're mad at, you feel like this person was reckless and foolish. So it could be a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or an Aries. Somebody that you're mad at, I do see them coming back, wanting to have a reconciliation with you. But you're mad because you felt lied to, or that you weren't appreciated by them. Okay, but there is a reconciliation. All right, let's do Terry at 149.51. Okay, what to expect this weekend, whatever comes out. Somebody's observing your every action, and they feel blocked. Somebody feels blocked by you, or that there's blockages or challenges. Okay, and they're wanting to release these blockages. Yeah, somebody wants to come forward and reconcile here. Cancer, Aquarius. They're wanting to come back together and reconcile and work things out with you because they don't want these blockages. Yeah, they feel like there's been a little bit of resistance in your energy, and they're watching you and they are coming forward to say something, which I think I got that for you yesterday or something similar to that. But yeah, they're watching you and they are coming forward. All right, let's do Jean, 15047. All right, Jean, whatever comes out. Karma is at work here, stuck at a crossroads. Okay, somebody is stuck in a karmic situation, or there is karma in some situation. Somebody is feeling stuck. Yeah, somebody's having a power struggle when it comes to you. Wanting to resolve something, wanting to be transparent. They could be feeling like they're getting karma for what they did or how they didn't respond to a situation. They're feeling it heavy. They're feeling that they need to come towards you and be honest. Yeah, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords reverse. Yeah, somebody is feeling stuck here and they want to come forward and be sincere. Okay, about whatever's going on between you guys. Could be an air sign or a Virgo. But yeah, they feel maybe a karmic lesson, or they feel like they need to come forward and say something to you. All right, 15152, Nia. How will your career be? How will your career be? Ooh, looks really good. Okay, Knight of Cups, the Star. Page of Wands reversed, and the Hanged Man. 3 of Cups, 10 of Wands reversed. So it looks like things are going to get better for you in a job situation. It could be that you're pursuing something new. Or if there's been like something was postponed with a job, like maybe you're thinking another direction or something easier for you. But I see things getting better. I feel you're more adaptable to what's going on, and you feel like there's more optimism in a career situation. So it looks good. It feels like after feeling stuck, there is some kind of movement or transformation in a career. All right, Diamond, 15247. Oh, you're welcome. What to expect in November? Somebody's taking the lead. Okay, they could be messaging you on social media or saying something on social media, but they're taking the lead towards you, Diamond. Yeah, if there's been no contact, they're breaking no contact. They are coming back to resolve something with you. Taurus could be a Scorpio. So yeah, if there's been no contact, I think they could be maybe adding you back on social media or reaching out through social media in some way. But they want to resolve some kind of tower that you guys have had. So it looks really good. It looks like in November, somebody is coming back, having a transparent conversation with you and wanting to be back in your life. All right, Katie, 15340. All right, Katie Cap, whatever comes out. There's some kind of love block, and somebody's having a spiritual awakening about what's blocking them from you. Okay. Yeah, somebody's realizing that they are blocking this connection, or they have. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Cups, Queen of Wands reverse, and the 8 of Swords reverse. Somebody realizes that a third party was blocking the two of you, okay? And they don't want that anymore. They want things to be successful with you. They do want to be with you. And that they don't want this third party. I feel like there was some kind of third party interference here that was blocking you, Katie. But they don't want that with the Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. They want things to move forward with you. And they're having the spiritual awakening. That they don't want this other blockage. All right, let's go ahead and do Angel. 15444. 444. What's your next glow up for Angel? You're going to find out there's some kind of web of lies. And you're choosing the right path for yourself. You're going to find out that somebody was lying about something. And you're choosing a better path for yourself. You're getting yourself out of some kind of web. Ace of Cups reversed. Yep, the Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed, King of Cups reversed. I feel like it could have been about a twin flame situation where you found out like this person wasn't your counterpart, or yeah, it was a twin flame and helped you grow in some way. But you're choosing the right path, I feel like, without this person. So you're letting go of some kind of twin flame situation and realizing they didn't really have best intentions, that they were holding you back of your true path and destiny, is what I'm seeing here. Could have been a water sign. Realizing that you're better off on your own and you're choosing yourself. All right, let's do Mojo. Hey, Maggie's heart. 155.54. Wow, 555. What's the good stuff rest of 2025 for Mojo? Okay, well, fear and anxiety and poor judgment. So I think the end of the year, you're going to realize you made poor judgment because of fear or letting fear take over. I think you're releasing any kind of fear from your life, is what I'm feeling here. Yep, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance reversed, Two of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Basically, it could be like a finance opportunity where like I've been holding myself from something financial because of fear or worry of how it's going to work out. I think by the end of the year, you're just done of, holding yourself back. You're ready to move forward. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Could be about a job situation. It looks really good. Like you want to make better judgment about a finance opportunity is what I'm seeing here. And you don't want to hold yourself back. All right, Kaylee, 156.59. Why haven't you heard from the Virgo? Hey, Anna. Why haven't you heard from the Virgo? It looks like they're holding back. They could be focusing on their finances. Yeah, they do want to come forward, Knight of Cups. But there's some kind of finance situation or something going on in their life where they're afraid. Okay. They're afraid to come forward because of something else in their life that it's like they're kind of holding back from contacting. But I feel like you will hear from him, Knight of Cups. He's just been holding back because of something else going on. Could be fear about a job or a money situation that he's been feeling stuck or like afraid of making the wrong decision or something like that in his life. And he's been taking it out on this connection. Oh, you're welcome, Mojo. All right, Tiffany, 157.57. How is Earl feeling? Okay, he feels like you guys can work things out. He feels like you are his person. 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands reversed. 10 of Pentacles. He feels like if there's been any kind of obstacles or issues in the connection, that you guys can work it out. That you guys do really care about each other, and you guys are a power couple is how he feels. Oh, you're welcome, Kaylee. So yeah, Tiffany, they feel like you guys can't overcome it. Yeah, you guys are at some kind of crossroad, but there's a karmic lesson, and they want to plan for the future. So he feels like there was some kind of karmic situation going on or something he was dealing with, but he's ready to come forward and make things work with you. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I need to charge my phone. If you guys want to book a personal, I am available. Everything's below in the description. If you are waiting for your personal read, I will get it done soon for you. So just give me a little bit of time, but I will get it done. All right, guys, I'll see you later. I'll get timestamps below for you, and I'll also put in the songs of the week. I totally forgot to do that this week, so just bear with me, but I'll get it done soon. All right, guys, see you later.